Look at this, guys. I came here. Whoa, these lights are new. This light was not there. That light is new. I think this is gonna turn bright too. Let's see. You're gonna go bright, 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 bright. Boom. That's it. Wow, this is new. It was not there. That's interesting. And I see there's some people all the way over there, white shirt. This morning I woke up really early. For some reason my body woke up at 7:20, and it made me sleepy later on around 11 o'clock. I went to a cafe, Comfort Cafe. I decided not to go to work today because I need some. I showed up at work 3 days, even though the business was bad. I showed up there anyway. Bad business 3 days in a row. Today could have been picking up, right? But it's okay. I don't care. I did not go to work. I was feeling Philippines. So I thought, should I go to Cape Town or should I go to Woodside? So I went to Woodside. I had some good food, and now I'm like really tired and exhausted. So I drove there. This is some of the old pattern I used to do back in the days before the Filipino trip, and I forgot that pattern. My nervous system today was knocking, and they're saying, wow, this is what I used to do before. It's giving me a little nostalgia, like, whoa, you just had a Nepali dumpling after 6 months later, Anyway, I tried to talk to some Filipinos over there, whatever. Great time, great, now I came to park, sun already set. October, 12th or 13th, 2025. You might go through a lot of mixed emotions when you come back from travel, yes. If you're planning to meet new people, but if you're planning to go international, or you're planning to not settle to US, but you want to go international, or you want to travel, maybe it's more fun. This is gonna sound so damn reverse, and I'm so sorry, guys. Maybe you need to only start hanging out with people who are international friendly, or who are probably only in visa. Okay, you're like, wait, I'm a citizen, I'm good, like you want to get Americanized friends, right? That's what most people do, right? They look for Americanized friends, or they'll look for their own type, right? Check this. You're gonna go back what you used to do before, where you used to make friends with the workers, minimum wage worker, who used to be, a lot of them are immigrants, green card holder. Guess what? Those days are back. You're gonna do the same shit again. You're gonna try to talk to only the people for visa, or maybe Korean student or Japanese student who are willing to go back to Japan again. Okay, those people. Because I've been noticing something. When you come back from a travel and you start talking about your travel experience, American people will understand that. They will feel you. They'll understand. But I've noticed international people, when you talk to them, is actually 20 times much fun, because they understand everything. They understand what the hell you're talking to. They know what the hell you're saying. I think like today I went to eat this Nepali dumpling food with their relish and spicy sauce and mayo sauce, and I told the owner, like, yo, I did not see you for 6 months. Guess what? I came back from Philippines. That's why you didn't see me. I don't bring my car here after Filipino trip. After Filipino trip, everything has changed for me. And he told me, this short talk, listen to this, just a short talk changed everything. I'm actually feeling good just by talking to this stranger owner who I never spoken to about this stuff. I told him that I came back from Philippines. I love this country. I was like a celebrity over there, this and that. I went to April on Philippines. What time you went? And he goes, I went to Nepal 3 times. I'm like, bro, you are so living on mom's basement. How the fuck you go to Nepal for 3 times? 1 year. I was like, god damn it, bro. And there's people like that who go to Philippines and other country many times per year. What the man, that's not fair. So that, I told him everything, and he's saying we're having all these conversations, right? All of this topic that I just told you, this is all international topics. And talking to somebody from Idaho, Tennessee, Florida, or New York will not make any of this sense, okay? If you're really looking forward international or go globals and all that stuff, you need to start meeting these like-minded people. For that, staying on your bedroom and hoping meeting the Facebook group may not work out, you may have to travel to Cape Town or other place, or maybe Woodside. Now I know your state might not have those type of community, but you know what, now I'm looking, it's so strange, because before you used to call them minorities, right? You used to call them, hey, you're temporary visa holder, you're a student visa. Okay, you know what, whatever. Now you want to kind of talk to the minorities. Now I feel like, mother, your minorities, come here, I'm gonna take you right now with me. I said, because you know what, Philippines is far away. What are you gonna do? Your minorities, come in. Let me come in right now. That's it. Let's go to Mexico. Take me to Mexico right now. Otherwise, I'm gonna you don't know what I'm going to do right now, like that. I think talking to the minorities with the basic English, and a lot of Americans been doing this. That's why even American men are so getting pissed, right? American men no more getting the pro-American girl anymore, no more pro-American wife. They're getting minorities wife, minority wife. So I think there's a reason for that. So I guess it makes sense now why you want to do this shit. You get it? It all make fucking sense right now. It all fucking makes sense, period. Okay, that's it. So I spoken to 3 people, 2 Filipino I spoken to, and other day I met another nurse on a mall. He's eating. He was a doctor. He was a Filipino doctor with like all nursing suit. Maybe he's I don't know, cosmetic surgeon. Who knows? We started talking about Christmas. He was feeling. We were walking out the same time. Thank God he did not run away. Usually they don't talk to the strangers so easily. He's chewing his food and he's walking and talking to me. And I was like, man, the nurses and doctors, they actually talk to you. They don't run away when you tell her. They're like, yo, what do you want from me? Like they think I'm gonna throw a car at them or some shit. But yesterday I met another guy on the mall. He was a nurse. He said, hey, guess what? They already started decorating for Christmas from September. And the Christmas already started. I'm going back in 2 months. I'm like, you serious, dude? Oh my God, I'm so jealous. I want to go with you. I was telling him that. And he told me this thing. I'm like, mother, like, damn, that's the time I start thinking about the Christmas. And I started making video about the Christmas on Philippines and I'm going to miss out. I spoken to him. Today I met 2 more people. One of them ran away. It's okay. 2 people I met, and then this stranger, the Nepali guy, he started talking about how he went back to Nepal 3 times. I don't even know. I don't know whatever was his paper status, but and he knows everything. He said, hey, you should also check out Cambodia too, Vietnam too. And by talking to this some stranger owner on a vendor, whoever you think they're minorities or not, he know more than me. He was like, bro, how you know all this? You can pay. That dumpling guy was telling me this. You know what he said? He goes, you can pay a certain amount of money to a country and they'll give you a citizen right away. I'm like, yeah, I know that. I'm like, wait, how the you know that? Everybody know all of this thing, but if you were to ask the American people, you would ask somebody from Idaho, Tennessee, they don't know. You want to ask, I'm a immigration lawyer intern from Long Island. I'm a student lawyer. You ask somebody, they don't know shit. They don't even know what is that visa means. Okay, so you know what? Lately, before Philippines and after Philippines, man, I've been enjoying a lot talking to Chinese people. I spoke to one time, I met another woman on a beach. This summer, I met so many Asians, South Asian people. I met a woman from China. She came back from 1998. I started on a Jones Beach. Who are you gonna talk to? There's a lot of toxic culture on Jones Beach, and she was telling me some really good stuff. She was like, China built so quickly all the buildings. The Chinese woman knows so much. Oh my gosh. She was like, I think she's a single mother, just came to the beach with her kids. She was also having a conversation, and I enjoy talking to her. She was not running away from me. She was not feeling defensive. I also talk fast. I also move sometimes fast, and she was just keep telling her own story. Like, yeah, it's good to build slowly. I think that China have these problems. This is this thing. The infrastructure they have to rebuild. They don't have earthquake proof. Their insurance costs this much, that much. Like we're having I don't know what's up, but man, talking to international people in US making me feel much more joy nowadays. Okay, they know a lot of shit. And last one, I spoke to one Korean girl. I don't know who I spoke to. I think Korean or Nepali girl, and I was telling her about AI, that how AI is helpful, and she was arguing with me. She said, AI all the time is not good because then you're not gonna know anything, which she's right. AI is spoiling me. That's true. Okay, look, if you use AI, she was arguing with me because she's still old school way, and I was like, wow, look at her, she's so talented. You see, like, so much nice conversation in a short period of time. And then I meet so many people. There's endless stories. I'm getting a lot of joy by talking to these people, man. I'm talking where you talk to some of the other US people, they go, what does that means? Like, if you thinking to international, go global and talk to this student. Today when I was getting out, I was so upset. Like, I was feeling bad for Philippines. Today I spoke to 3 Mexican guy, and they one of the guy know English and other one does not know English, and we're having a short talk. I call him, you Chinita, you Philippines, and then he said, no, I'm not Philippines, we're Mexican. And then we had this tiny little bit of conversation, like, he just called you Philippines, like that. So it was so funny. Even the Mexican guy with the book bag, so fun to talk to. So it just, I don't know, man. And American people too, talking to them are very good. There's some great American people out there. I spoke to too many American people, kind-hearted. Hey, can you take a picture for me? Can you take a picture of my wife and me? Absolutely, I'll do it for you. Don't think I'm not talking to any Americans, but I also spoke to an American dude. I think he was an engineer. A lot of them American. We met each other on the cafe shop, and he started talking about. We started striking up a conversation about M4 MacBook. He bought the newest M4 MacBook, and I said, hey, how much? I was just looking yesterday about that. It's like, hey, I was looking for MacBook, and he was telling me, encouraging me that, hey, you should buy it. That shit costs a lot. So me and him, it was a white guy, Long Island. I don't think he's a detective or undercover to make me talk by using the same equipment, because he was watching my browsing data that, hey, you searched the last night, and then they search you the next day, like by bringing the actual product to see if they can strike up a conversation about M4, because they can see your browsing history on trymybrand.com. Okay, so we had a lot of American men I have met, military I spoken to. I don't know, man, international people talking are much different, because now I think it's like a requirement for me to talk to Filipinos or Vietnam, so they can at least tell me when they're going. It's just like you see a bunch of these Middle Eastern people speaking Arabic about what? I'm like, yo, what are you talking about? Like Turkish people talking about Arabic stuff. Oh, Istanbul. I was like, what happened? I don't know what they're saying. Israeli, they talk too with their own language. What are you talking about? They're talking about their connections. So see if you really like a country, see if you can meet the community and tell them that, hey, I like that part of your community. This is where we start, and see what's up. Maybe you might meet them on other place in the country. Okay, so I think that's good. If you go to Colombia, start meeting people from Colombia right now, so they can poison you over there. The same person. I'd rather get poisoned by the same person, woman, than no woman poison my drink. How copy?